Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're nearing retirement or already in retirement, one of the biggest questions you might be asking is, what is a good retirement income? In today's video, we're going to break down exactly what a good retirement income looks like, how to figure out how much you need, and the steps you can take to ensure you're financially secure in your retirement years. Before we jump in, just a quick reminder, I'm not a financial advisor. The tips I'm sharing today are meant to be general guidance and helpful strategies. Please consult with a certified financial advisor for tailored advice specific to your situation. So, what exactly is a good retirement income? It's a common question, and the answer can vary greatly depending on who you ask. In simple terms, a good retirement income is one that allows you to live comfortably in retirement without worrying about running out of money. Several factors come into play when determining what your retirement income should look like. These include the lifestyle you want to maintain, where you plan to live, your healthcare needs, and inflation. Let's break these down. First, think about the lifestyle you envision. Are you planning on traveling the world, staying at home, or spending time with family? The more active and expensive your retirement lifestyle, the more income you'll need. Most financial experts recommend aiming to replace about 70 to 80% of your pre retirement income in retirement. But why is that the case? Here's the logic. When you retire, you'll likely spend less on certain things like work related expenses, commuting, and possibly even a mortgage if it's paid off. But other costs such as healthcare, leisure activities, and home maintenance might increase. That's why you'll need about 70 to 80% of your pre retirement income. But this number can change depending on your personal situation. For example, if you're earning $75,000 per year before retirement, you should aim for $52,500 to $60,000 per year in retirement income. This is just a guideline. You'll need to adjust based on your actual expenses and goals. To figure out your target retirement income, the next step is to assess your retirement expenses. It's essential to understand what your expenses will look like once you're no longer working. Some common retirement expenses include housing, healthcare, food, transportation, and entertainment. Keep in mind that as a retiree, healthcare costs can increase significantly, so it's important to factor that into your calculations. Creating a detailed budget is crucial. Start by listing all your current monthly expenses and estimate how they might change once you retire. You might find that you'll spend less in some areas but more in others, like medical care or hobbies you want to explore. Now, let's talk about the sources of income you'll rely on in retirement. There are several key sources of income that most retirees use to fund their lifestyle. Social Security is one of the main sources of retirement income for most people. Depending on your earnings history, Social Security could replace a significant portion of your income, but it's rarely enough to live on alone. Some people also have pensions, which provide a fixed monthly income in retirement. If you have one, that's great, but fewer employers offer pensions these days. In addition to Social Security and pensions, your personal savings, such as 401ks, IRAs, or other investment accounts, will likely make up the rest of your income. So, how much should you have saved for retirement? The general rule of thumb is to save 10 to 12 times your per retirement income by the time you retire. So, for example, if you earn $75,000 a year, you should aim to have saved at least $750,000 to $900,000 by the time you retire. This should give you a solid foundation for your retirement income, assuming you plan to rely on a combination of savings, Social Security, and possibly a pension. But keep in mind, this is a general rule. The actual amount you need will depend on factors like how long you expect to live in retirement, your desired lifestyle, and how much you're receiving from other sources like Social Security or a pension. To ensure a good retirement income, here are a few additional tips. Number one, start saving early. The earlier you start, the more time your money has to grow. Number two, delay retirement. Working a few extra years allows you to build more savings and delay withdrawing from your retirement accounts. Three, live below your means. The less you spend now, the more you can save for retirement. And number four, consider part-time work. Some retirees choose to work part-time to supplement their income and stay active. And finally, it's important to make adjustments over time. As you move through your retirement years, you'll likely need to reassess your financial situation. Regularly review your income and expenses and make changes as needed. This could mean adjusting your withdrawals, cutting costs, or even going back to part-time work. In conclusion, a good retirement income is one that supports your lifestyle and covers your expenses without putting your financial future at risk. Aim to replace about 70 to 80% of your pre-retirement income, but customize that based on your unique needs. And of course, keep saving and planning to ensure you're on the right track. Thanks so much for watching today's video. If you found this information helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more tips on retirement planning and personal finance. If you have any questions or thoughts, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.